Hi everyone, I'm Zuzka, the Craftsy Penguin. Welcome back to another video. Today we are back to our junk boxes, our apocalypse hoard boxes of craftsy supplies, of beading supplies, of random stuff basically. If you weren't here for part 1 of this video where I went through the first box, these were the boxes that were living on my craftsy table when I had one, and they collected all the random stuff that I was not finished with, that I planned to work on and then didn't, and all of that good stuff. So last time we went through this clear one, and you can see from there I consolidated it so that the other box is now stored inside this one. This is not a permanent solution. I'm going to go through the second box now and sort the stuff and tidy it up, and we'll see what I'm left with. Since the last time, I tidied up the components, the beads, the big ones, and the seed beads mostly. I still have this bag of stuff to well, not unravel. I have the fiber arts terminology on my brain, but just to dismantle and, you know, tidy up these beads. So I'll have to do that. I still have some of the stuff that I showed you last time on the side on my table here to put where they belong or decide what to do with them, because some of those are tough. But we're going to go through the second box and we'll see what is in there. So you can see some of the stuff that you have seen last time. It still lives here. It's gonna get sorted, as I said, and there will probably end up being a smaller junk box left after all of this, which I'm going to just deal with later, because that's how we roll, apparently. So yeah, this belongs to the other one. It's a mini junk box. It's gonna get sorted. It takes quite a lot of time to sort these mixes of beads and components, you know. Also, last time I really got quite overwhelmed with this. So if I see it's taking too long and I have trouble with it, I'm going to pause it and we'll continue another time. But looking into this box, I can see that this might probably be easier than the last one. We're gonna see. Let's go. What I can see on first glance here is there is a lot of these leather strings for pendants, you know, and I have a whole bag of this kind of stuff in my beading supplies. So I'm going to put these on one side and tidy them then into that bag. So they're like this, and they have a home, so I will put them there. There is also, this is not a leather string, it's just a regular some kind of textile string, and it got kind of dirty somehow, so I might wash it gently. Oh, it has a pendant. Okay, so it's a whole necklace basically. Oh, that's very pretty. I didn't even know I had this. I think someone gave this to me. Anyways, this pendant is apparently Murano glass, and the holding piece here is bent out of shape, so I guess it was given to me to use in another way or repair, but I don't remember this as a commission to repair and give back to someone. So my friends, if you gave this to me, let me know. But I know this was not like a forgotten thing that I was supposed to do. It was given to me. It's mine, but I didn't remember I have it. And honestly, It's so beautiful. Look at it. It's amazing. So I might repair this and wear this actually because yay, pretty shinies. Awesome. Let's see. I can see a lot of these red ribbons with jingle bells on them, and if you are from my parts, or I don't know where else they're sold actually, but these are from the chocolate bunnies from Lindt. So these are all collected from those, and I have space in my table junk box that I have over there on the shelves where I collect these, so I will put them all together. We already used a lot of them for a cat toy, so we have used for the jingle bells, and also the sound is just amazing. I love it. So jinglies are going to go all together as well. This is a case of a very special junk box. It's a small ball compartment, and it has some beads in it and one small green jingle bell, and there are also other jingle bells on this former gift decoration, Christmas gift decoration. So I'll dismantle this and get all the jingle bells together and all the beads into one big sorting. I decided to use this glass thing for those, so I'll put all of the beads inside that and then sort them slowly to put them back into the beads collection. So jinglies. Oh, this is also saved for the jingly thing. Whoop. Yeah, there are two more jinglies and a name tag for a gift for me. All right, I've already picked up this, so I'll show you what is this about. These used to be those headbands, well, not headbands, ponytail holders, hair ties. Terminology. Those are awesome hair ties actually, but they snapped, and I just love them because they are, you know, this, I call it unicorn vomit, iridescent colors, and I thought I might be able to use them for some kind of jewelry, but I haven't figured it out yet, and I have no idea what to use them for. So this is the case of them going into the next junk box, and it's going to be decided in time. We'll see. I don't know what to do with them yet. Then googly eyes. We have some googly eyes that are sadly kinda yellowed, so I'm not sure I will be able to use those in something. I don't really have use for googly eyes, so we'll see about that. Not really sure. I have a whole bag of googly eyes actually, which I used only for, you know, some joke and prank purposes basically. So yeah. Oh, I know what this is. This used to be a bracelet that my mom had, and she gave it to me to actually repair, so I'll have to get some elastic cording and make a new bracelet for her out of this. So that's actually to do, a new to do for me. As I mentioned last time, we were supposed to, and we are going to meet, I can already see them, some more of the reflective surfaces, you know, odrazki. So I have a whole box of them here. You can see, as I said last time, I had quite a collection of them. This one is complete, basically. So I have a lot of these, and I will put them in that box that I decided for them last time. There is more of them. This is just the colored plastic. It doesn't even have the reflective sort of thing in it. this one is interesting. The pattern, I don't know if the camera is going to focus on that, but the pattern in that, yeah, now you can see it probably. Those are hexagons and triangles, and I love me some hexagons, so it's perfect. Another part of a colored glass, and I thought there was a red one somewhere, but I can't see it now. Okay, so that's probably all of them. You can see that the box is too big for them, but for now it's okay. This is alright. I can keep them open on the side here so that they are a bit in view. And oh, junk boxy thing. There are a few seed beads in there and a pair of pink cat's eye beads. You can see the shine on them. Ooh. So this is going into the sorting vessel, and there was a button that is going with my buttons, like the last time. This one, this is a special thing. This used to belong to my grandmother, and you can see it's sort of broken, but not too much. But it's gonna be really hard to repair because this is all on a piece of cotton thread basically, and this bead used to be at the end, and there was the closure after that, and the closure broke off and the bead slipped out of it, and well, basically I would need to rethread all of that, make it twisted as it is. These are like separate beaded beads. The beads are sewn on them, so this part is not that hard. The hard part is actually the string of the twisted beads on the ends. So I'll have to figure out how it was done and then try to reconstruct the whole thing. And it's an antique by this time basically, so I don't know, it could be from like the maybe 50s. My grandmother was born in 1930, so it might even be an heirloom from earlier times. I'm not really sure, but I'll have to take care of this and somehow reconstruct it. Oh, there's a third of those hair ties. This was a set originally, so yeah, I'll have to figure out something for that. If you have an idea, let me know. This is a piece of oh, I know, this is for future bracelet basically. It's a handmade leather decoration which I got as a memento for I think my child's archaeology group did, for us that are too old to participate in their regular, you know, program. But yeah, this is a memory thing for me. This is a souvenir, and I should make it into a bracelet probably, or into something that I can use and see and get reminded from time to time. So maybe, I don't know, it's too thick for a bookmark, but something useful. This should become something useful to me and something that I could, you know, see and remember the stuff that is tied to it. So yeah. Oh, this one. This was my mom's and then mine really favorite hair clip, and I think it still works. I think it was repaired actually, because it was separated from the clip, and I think I glued it back. Yeah, it seems it's glued back. So this is functional hair clip, and it should go with my hair stuff. So that has a place to go. Oh, there's a small that's a small glass penguin. I think you can see it with the bag on. So this is a glass penguin pendant. So I could give it a string and put it into my jewelry collection. So that's easy to sort. What's there? Oh, that's another one. So they can become earrings. That's even better, because I use earrings way more than I use necklaces or bracelets. So that's cool. That's really good. What's this? This is a cow pin. I think maybe my father brought this from some of his work trips. I will put it with pins that I have and don't really use, actually. Oh, this is a string of plasticky IB decor beads. They're nice to look at and really colorful, but I don't have much use for such lightweight plastic beads, but still they should go with the beads collection as they are, basically, into the AB sections. Since last time I did this sort of sorting of my bigger beads into categories depending on their kind of decor, if they are transparent or not, if they have AB decoration on them or not. So if they are fire polished or pearls. So I made these broad categories for them, and I can now sort the stuff a little bit better. There is a button that's going to go with the buttons. There is this armband, which I think someone left with me, and I don't know if it's even an armband. It's too big for that. I'm not sure what I'm going to use this for, if I'm even going to use it. Maybe I will donate this or something. Not really useful for me. Oh, yeah. This is a bag of a fragile kind, because this used to be a string of beads and this glass shards made as beads, and it used to belong to my mom, and it broke and she collected most of it and I can repair it, I remake it basically, but there is a ton of dog hair in the bag as it was collected from the carpet. So I'll have to be careful about this and, you know, sort it out, clean it, sort of, and remake the string. Seems like this box is a lot about repairing stuff and remaking stuff. Oh, those are ready to wear earrings with little owls on them. Let's see. Whoop. See? Owls. Pink owls. Are we gonna focus? Camera? Hello? Yeah, better. So, those are... I don't know. I don't really want to wear these. I might offer them to my friends, probably. And we'll see how that goes. From the stuff that I offered to my friends last time, some got adopted, so there is a chance. That's another one of the penguins, so I have 3 of them. See? Okay, that's for a whole set, I guess. Okay, that's fun. This is an... oh, there's a button in this bag, otherwise the bag is broken, so I'll just keep the button. There are some clothespins that I used to use in various stages of creative process, but I don't really have use for them now, so I'll put those back with other clothespins. There are several safety pins, so those are going to go into the box with the safety pins. This is... ooh! Oh, that's tangled. Okay, interesting. There is this necklace, which... wow, it's really pretty. And I guess it's on a string and it should be redone. But it's really pretty, and I think either I or because it is green and I don't really have a lot of green stuff, some of my friends might appreciate this. So I will rethread it and probably offer it to my friends. And I guess this is going to be the same, yeah, the same story. An interesting necklace which needs a new string, so that's going to be done. That's pretty easy. And the stuff that I was originally pulling out of here is this string that I made for myself very long ago, but it's stretched. This one's stretched. This one is on an elastic that's stretched, and this one is on a basic string, but I will put those with the beads collection as they are as a source for new makes. Then I can see a pair of earrings which I made. This was one of my first makes, and wow, the problem is they're really heavy for my ears and too dangly basically, so I'll have to rethink this and maybe shorten them or use a different base there, or just reduce the amount of big beads on them, you know. But as earrings, I think they are quite pretty. It's just too heavy for me. So either I remake them or I again offer them out to someone. We'll see. Okay, let's see. Oh, this was a kit for earrings that came with one of the beading magazines that I have still prepaid to come like every quarter. So this has a tutorial in one of the magazines to make the final thing, and I guess I used part of it for a ring that I used on my wedding. So it's highly probable that this is the material for just one of the earrings, and I used the other one as a ring. So or no, not as a ring, as a necklace pendant. Yeah. So I think this is just for one piece of the earrings. So I'll probably put that with the other beads and use it for, you know, other stuff. I have a section for shaped beads, as these are, you know, special tear-shaped and double hole beads, and the small seed beads are going to go with the seed beads, basically. Yeah. So we have an open box with a random bead, so that random bead is going to live with the other random beads. The box is going elsewhere. Now there are small pieces of ribbon which I also have a bag for, so this is going with the ribbons. And this used to be a bracelet, I guess, but it's on a string, it's tough. So this is going to go with the seed beads, dismantled and, you know, sorted into the colors. Oh, this is a very old project. This is from the times where I used to work on the loom with the beads, and that was sort of one of my first beads crafts that I used to do. And I had this project of making this sort of pendants or decorations of some kind for all of my classmates at that time. So I was intending to make, you know, their initials as this kind of decoration and give it to them for Christmas or something, but I don't really have use for that now, and I'm not sure if I should keep this a memory or dismantle it and use the beads. Not sure. But I know even back then I was really careful with choosing the right colors of beads for the people. So I was always like that, I guess. This is another case for a beaded coin, which broke somewhere. So I'll have to dismantle this as well and store the beads. So this is going into the dismantling bag, which is almost too full now. These were trial and error samples for necklace and earrings that I made for Meshi. This was really close to the final product, but we decided to change the color, how do I say that? We decided to change the order in which the colors are presented there. So, and this was the first trial. So yeah, these were really useful for me because I took pictures of these and I found them when Meshi actually lost one of those and needed a copy made. So I was able to make a copy based on those pictures of these trial pieces and the bags of beads that I used for them. Those are another earrings that ended up being too dangly and too heavy, and I don't really like those anymore. I mean, nice beads, but I don't know. I ended up using another red colored ones when I needed them, and I don't wear red that much, so I'll probably dismantle those or offer them again. We'll see. Now, this is a piece of hardware which I used a smaller version for my keys, so I should put this somewhere else with the other hardware stuff. I can see some stray components running around there, and I should put those with the components, so I'll use this box for now for the component parts. There is a small chain with a tassel on it. This used to be on some promotion thing, I guess. I could dismantle that and use it. Again, a closure piece, another closure piece. I'm not sure I have the other ends for that. And there are dust pieces and hair. That dog hair or cat hair in that. This is also a component. This is holding on to something. Yeah, chain with closure. There is a small Y pendant on this. Interesting. I think I picked that somewhere for a really cheap price. Are there more? Oh, this is the other end of the screw-on closure. Good. So we have both ends. There is a small bell, which, yeah, it rings really slightly. So this is going to go into the component box. There is one more earring stud here. Okay. And I can see that while I was fishing for the components, my recording stopped, so sorry if you missed a bit, but there are all the components that I could see first glance in the box right now, collected in the box, and they are going to go with the components. There is another penguin. I have 4 of them? Oh my god, okay. There is a small shell that could be used as a pendant, but again, I have a box of shells which this could go with. I can see small cubes of shiny beads that I made, but I don't have pairs for them. I used to make earrings with these kind of cubes of beads, so not sure what I'm going to use these for, if I'm going to use them or dismantle them. We'll see about that. Oh, this was, yeah, I made myself a set of necklace and earrings out of these beads, these pearls, and this was a trial piece, I guess. Yeah, so I could, yeah, this was the part of the necklace, you know, it makes this V shape. So I could dismantle this and put it with the pearls. There are some pieces of mother of pearl, more of them, which could go with the beads that I have in this kind of decor. Yeah, this is from the era of the loom bracelets, beaded loom bracelets. I made this for my mom, I believe, and I don't know why it is here. It still holds together well. Maybe she wanted a different closure, I'm not sure. Maybe it was too big, because it seems too big even for me, and mom has smaller hands. So yeah, we'll see. I'll see if she wants it, or maybe if someone else wants it, not sure. A ribbon. I'm not sure if we are still recording on the phone, but it looks like we do. Okay, I hope it all works well with the phone, because I have it turned around now and I can't see the screen. So yeah, there is another penguin. Oh my god, 5 of them. Why? What am I going to do with them? I mean, I love penguins, but this is kind of ridiculous. Okay, another closure going into the components, a lost ring going into the components. I can already see a lot of stray beads there. Oh, another of those tassel chains, really dusty, sorry, with a key pendant, interesting. I can use that as a component, and a piece of chain, just random. So yeah. I don't know if you can even see that. It's a really delicate chain. I like that one. Okay, now this was an attempt at a necklace which failed gloriously and is going to be dismantled because it is ugly. This yeah, this was a mock ring for my thumb, but on my foot, for a really funny picture that I took. So also probably dismantling this. A small Christmas star. Oh, that's pretty, but it's probably going to get dismantled as well. And oh, I used to wear this as, you know, a wrapped bracelet around my wrist like this, but yeah, I don't really do that anymore. So again, probably gonna keep it with the seed beads, but I admit it looks pretty like this. Maybe I'll keep it and use it somehow, we'll see. Yeah, this was an attempt at an earring to go with the leafy necklace that I used to do a few years back. I am going to dismantle this. This doesn't work as a concept, really. This is to toss. Yeah, there's some trash in here. Oh, this is one of my first mix of beads that I bought. This was a really nice seed beads mix. It also had an orange and green variation. This is going with my seed beads. Oh, these are some collected beads from this box. I can see similar ones like that running around in here, so we are going to collect those. This is probably a string of beads that broke, so this is going into the seed beads collection. And another mix. I know I have more of this one, so I can reunite it with the other bag into the seed beads. And these ones as well, a mix of matte seed beads, you know, in blue. Again, not focusing. Now it is okay. So into the seed beads it goes. Oh, this is the other mix with the purplish one and green one. See? Those were like two different color scheme mixes of seed beads. So those go into my seed beads. What is in this one? Ooh. Oh, okay. Those are really interesting handmade beads. Oh, I love those. I should use these for something. Those are so pretty. Shiny. And these that look like, you know, the first archaeologically found ancient beads kinds. So yeah. I love it. Okay, I should have a clear baggie for this, or else I'm going to forget about it. I'll put it in my beads pile to sort a bit later. This was also an attempt at an earring, and yeah, it was an attempt to use these, you know, shiny, plasticky, platey things, and it's quite interesting, but I don't know if it works really as an earring, so this is probably going to get dismantled. Some more random beads and some earrings in there, but those beads are going to get sorted. There's a pin in there that's going with my pins and a component for an earring. Yeah, another component, but otherwise, yeah, that's going to get sorted. And those earrings, I'm not sure, those are quite pretty. I think they need another closure, you know, the hook part. So I'm going to change that, but probably use those. And there are some more random beads. See? Running around. Whoop. Escaping. So I'll try to collect all of those and put them with the other bigger beads to sort later. Let's go. Whoop. And you can see there are two hoops like this with just simple beads strewn on them. This was meant as really simple necklaces. Not sure if I'm going to use this as it is. Maybe I'll use the hoops for a base for another necklace when needed. So this is probably going into the components, but I don't have such a big compartment in the components box, so I'll see how I'm going to store this. So this is empty. This is trash. What's this? Yeah, these are another repair project, I believe. Those are, and I won't take them out completely. Those are wooden beads, and the string was broken many times before, I believe. Yeah, it needs fixing. So you see, another project for me to fix this pretty hefty necklace. So we'll see about that. Yeah, and those were some trials of the leafy earrings that I used to make. Oh, there's another mother of pearl piece. Whoop, let's go there. And yeah, this was an attempt at the leafy necklace. It's all tangled. I'm gonna dismantle that. And this as well, probably. And that. Yeah, this was an unfinished leafy necklace, which is all tangled as well. So that's all going to get dismantled, separated into the bead collection. And yeah, there is a piece of a shell as a pendant, so that's going with the shells as well, I bet. Yeah, and the rest is just dust and a few seed beads and a lot of cat hair. So I'll try to collect the seed beads, and you can see we have finished in a shorter time than last time. There was less stuff in this box, or less individual stuff, and less decisions to be made about it, which is always good because the decision making is what is tough about this. But we managed. I managed with your help, with you watching. So now I know what I need to do with all that stuff, and I need to actually do it. But yeah, that's another junk box sorted, and I am really happy about that because it's not gonna occupy that much space in my storage. So that's most of the seed beads, I believe, all of them probably. The rest is gonna get tossed, and it's all done. Wow. Okay, so I'll try to shift a bit of the stuff into the frame. And this is how far we've got, and I'm really happy with it this time. So this is all for today. For now, thank you so much for watching. Have a great time, enjoy crafting, enjoy creating, and enjoy the colors. Goodbye. And don't forget to like the video.